watching from, like all Saints fans, we want to know what team turns up today. Hopefully Saints can get the 3 points this afternoon. Thanks for getting in touch. Let us know where you are watching from. Send us your comments. As for Stoke City, their last away win was 2-0 at Hull City at the end of March. Their only other away win so far this year came at Rotherham back in January. That's in 2024. We've seen goals this season though, Franny, haven't we? 54 at St Mary's Stadium. We've been entertained, but it would be just fantastic, just like the Preston game, the last home game, just to get the points and the clean sheet. It's easier said than done, but that's got to be the target.
Oh, 100%. You know, we're looking for ideally a top performance today, 3 points, but a clean sheet on
Predictions?
top of that.
I went for a 2-0 win.
And you're right, we've scored a huge amount of goals this season. We've seen some wonderful football
What about you,
this season, and a lot that I've been really pleased about. But the last couple of games just haven't been.
I'm glad that this is the last 2 AM game I have to get up for. Really. I hate 2 AMs, man. They're the worst by a mile.
Again, touching on the mindfulness of the games coming up. So
the only other 2 AM is a player final, but if we make it, it'll be a reasonable way to get up.
But when you think of it, like there's on 8 occasions this season we've conceded three goals or
I'm
more
not sure what you mean,
in a match
Thiago.
in the championship. So yes, the flip side of that is that we've scored 3 or more goals in 14 games this season. So we've scored goals, but we found it difficult to keep clean sheets and not concede.
Surprised you bothered? Mate, I bothered in the Nathan Jones era. I bothered when we were still relegated.
It's getting to that moment now. It's
great lineup today.
Not necessarily performances. It's just about results.
I'm surprised. No, I'm not really surprised.
Taking that step up
because at the end of the day,
we're so close to
we're not going to get automatic.
Only 2 games to go the regular season.
No. As Tim says, an 8-0 win today, 4-0 at Leeds. Ipswich lose all 3, we get up. He's a piss, mate. Just think, if we'd just beat Cardiff, we'd be in the race. That's crazy. That's crazy. But no, that knows.
First here today.
Easy? Yeah.
And then Leeds United away next weekend.
Yeah, 100%.
End the campaign. But Southampton
guaranteed
going to Stoke earlier in the season and winning by 1-0. A Stuart Armstrong free kick. Let's see if they can get the 3 points again today. It is Southampton at home to Stoke City. Minutes away from kickoff here live on Saints Play. A 41st minute free kick from Stuart Armstrong for Southampton at Stoke. On the 3rd of October 2023 last year, Russell Martin saying they fought really hard on the day and they could have scored a few more as well, but it was enough, that 1 goal, to earn the 3 points for Southampton. But for Siko Mara,
Southampton win, maybe.
A number of opportunities.
We're not playing well at the moment
today. But for Mara, he's generally come off the bench. He's not started many this season, so.
I'll actually watch the match. So bye. Fair enough. Super Super Masterclass pending. Yeah. Hold off after 30 minutes.
But you know, both those players, Mara and Adozi, scored 6 goals.
That's the way to think, Ultra. That's the way to think, man.
Chipping in with the goals that we've managed to score.
Well, we're not, because Ipswich. I don't think it's actually possible for Ipswich to bomb. They only need what?
Opportunity, rightly as you say, and you know, with the importance of
to beat us 2 points. Did you see the Leeds game? Yeah, I saw they lost 4-0. I was like, what?
We hope. They want to be forced
away
into Martin's plans.
Ryan Fraser double and a 3-1 win. I mean, Ryan Fraser was playing left-sided centre mid. That's going to be interesting. I'm surprised Brooks is playing.
And he said this week he was pleased with the response of the players in training on Wednesday, Thursday.
Or is Brooks playing midfield? It says that Fraser is on the
pitch, but
on the lineup.
They had to respond, didn't they? There was no other way that they could.
That's more embarrassing than our 5-0s. Than our 5-0s, multiple of them. Yeah, brilliant.
I think it hurts so many people, and I did a piece this week where I touched on, you know, not criticising the players in the sense saying they don't care, but knowing, I hope they genuinely realise how much it means to so many of us. You know,
I'm going to be real with you. If there's a professional footballer out there that doesn't realise how important winning games is and performing well and showing a bit of determination and grit, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. They must be stupid.
So many things were just not right for me. I know there was comments about, you know, sort of certain things were good from the side, but the importance of that match just really disappointed me, and we can't see that.
You know what's funny? Like, I've seen a lot of people say like, "Oh, we'll just play tippy-tappy. Oh, we'll concede. Oh, we'll play tippy-tappy and just keep possession." It's like, you didn't realise we've created like the most like second most goals in the league.
In the playoffs, that's it. You can't afford to have a bad performance.
And hit the most shots or something, or most shots on target. But no, yeah, we just passed
be right on it every time.
Exactly, yeah. And
I was listening to your last Saints EFM video. It was incredible. Bro, EFM's been fucking annoying me. I'm not gonna lie. I've got super into EFM like, you know, the last month or so, and I've been recording more than like I only post twice a week for EFM, but I've been recording like 3 or 4 times. I've been so into it, and now I'm like, I don't want to touch the game. Honestly, it's fucking. Mate, the pain never ends. I've never actually, what's happening in the EFM right now, I've never actually experienced in my entire life in EFM. I've never had such bad away form in my life, and it's infuriating. But I think I have good reason to rage, as I can't watch it. That's unfortunate. Well, maybe, is it fortunate? It could be fortunate.
We'll get a clearer idea of the way it's shaped up, but already it does.
Don't spoil it, please.
David Brooks in the center there.
Oh, you mean the FM? Nah, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, and
but I'm just saying it's just fucking frustrating. The fact that I've stopped trying to play it. Obviously, I'm going to have to like spend like 5 hours sometimes a week just doing like trying to fix the fucking something.
As you say, just that middle three. It looks like it might be Shea Charles, just that little hold in midfield role that Flynn Downs has done so well with Smallbone and Brooks just playing a little bit further.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for telling me a defensive mid's playing defensive mid. Thank you. Commentary, man. I thought Shea Charles was going to play up front, to be honest. Jesus Christ.
Or tomorrow, though, but he's intercepted, and now Stoke are going to try and get on the attack.
I mean, how?
With Bellis out of play. For Russell Martin, it is a response needed. This time last week.
I really don't understand the
like game, but since then back-to-back defeats.
Why there's so much negativity in the Southampton fan base. It's actually quite impressive. Like some would think that it's like last season again where we're going to get relegated to League One. And I genuinely, like, especially after the Leicester game, it genuinely felt that like we hadn't even got playoffs. Like we had zero chance of getting promoted now. It's unreal. No one trusts them to win the playoffs. I mean, when we play West Brom, because they'll most likely be the team we doubt will get third. West Brom, we've beat them twice this season. Home and away, we've beat them twice.
How each side is setting up, there may not be too many surprises.
And obviously that doesn't guarantee we're going to win.
Chance for Stoke. There's always going to be a half chance. And
the fact that people have no confidence in us when we beat them twice. We're also sad because it's what's happening. You can be sad. Sad's okay. I love being sad. But like, Jesus Christ. You know, stay realistic. We're not Man City here.
And you know, on the back of the 2 results and performances
that we've had
recently, great to get the team behind us and start positively if we can.
Let's cook.
So out towards Ender Stevens. He's got experience now, the 33-year-old.
What a ball.
Finds Campbell over Harwood Bellis. Free kick goes Southampton's way. But we've seen goals this season. An average of 3.32 involving Saints this campaign, the highest in the division.
It certainly hasn't been dull, has it?
No, we've had many games here.
Is Rush Stewart on the bench today, or is he on the bench for Leeds? Because people were saying he's going to be on the bench for Leeds. I don't really look at the bench yet. Well, going away,
away though in Stoke.
That'd be awesome, mate.
Looking towards Campbell in the box, but Bree's going to pick that ball up for Southampton.
Just seeing Tyrese Campbell go up for that challenge, Waldo. I remember many battles against his father, Kevin Campbell.
For Leeds, You
know, Arsenal.
Oh, did Russell Martin say that?
Nottingham Forest. He was a striker and often came up against him, but what a lovely guy he was. You know, such a nice chap. And I've done a little bit of media work with him since we've both retired. But yeah, good to see his son leading the line for Stoke City.
He must have been a nightmare to defend against at times.
His only goal of the campaign comes in the 99th minute in the playoff final.
Early chance again for Stoke, and it's off Bree, and it's a corner kick for Stoke.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, we've played a lot of games recently. I mean, we bottled the fucking Autos.
Try and keep the momentum and the ball moving pretty quick, but as you can see, just the ball working wide, and James Bree just shutting down, doing well, conceding the corner. But we want to see the ball up in the other half, ideally.
So man of the Netherlands.
Don't tell me the cat wants to go out. You just went out, dumbass.
Right from Vitesse.
I don't want to get up. It's fucking cold.
The 1st of February, he's going to take the corner.
I'm in bed right now, to be honest.
And staying still with this one. The first corner of the game.
Motherfuckers not being given a go. Goes McCarthy's best keeper.
Southampton's half so far.
That's what I hear on Twitter every time Bazunu conceded a goal.
Walker Peters. And Kundal back to Daniel Iversen. On loan from Leicester City. Kicks it long. This could be
Jesus Christ.
Another opportunity if they get in here behind. But Manof's intercepted and Brooks back to Stevens.
I think there was an appeal from Stoke City there. Might have just potentially hit the hand of David Brooks, but it was flicked up at him. It would have certainly been a harsh one had it been given.
How would you know it would have been a harsh one when you don't even know if it actually hit his hand?
Come to St Mary's and probably have more of the ball first 5 minutes, but they might break the offside trap. They do.
Stoker in.
Campbell safe from McCarthy.
McCarthy spilled it straight to him. He's missed.
The rebound doesn't find the target, but
should be 1-0.
Save from McCarthy the first time. Laurent on the rebound. And that was a let-off for Southampton.
It certainly was, and you were touching on how they've come about setting this start of this game, and Campbell with the shot, McCarthy makes the save, and then Laurent with the rebound. He's got to do better there. McCarthy's on the floor. Yeah. He's got a great opportunity.
By the way, if Bazunu makes that save and that goes in, everyone's like, fuck Bazunu shit.
One on that occasion.
Yeah, they've got gaping there. It was
That's what I love about it.
Chance there to give Stoke the lead, and they're looking to build on that opportunity here.
Stoke started well here.
And safe from McCarthy. But this time it's a shot from Manoff with the strike with the left foot.
What are you doing?
But McCarthy's been busy already with 2 saves. Remember against Preston in midweek 11 days ago. I don't think he made 1 save. He was very much protected. He's already being kept busier than that.
Yeah, that's mostly because Preston didn't bother to play football.
Good play from Sekou Mara there. Important that he does that well for us today. Normally we've got Shea Adams in that position where he's a bit more of a physical presence than someone like Mara, but he held it up really, really well. Won the free kick for his team.
Lightweight midfield.
Here's a wee man now. Let's see if Saints can.
I don't care. I'm gonna be honest. I want to be in bed.
Just a couple of minutes.
I mean, it's obviously a rotated team.
So. Southampton, Stevens in possession.
With Brooks playing in centre mid. Sort of trying to be, I guess, like a Stuart Armstrong position of sort of being a 10 and an 8 at the same time.
At the moment, Stoke have been the side on top. Walker Peters.
Brooks in the 10, yeah. And Ozzy picks him on.
CJ Fenner as well, who very sadly died at the age of 7 of a brain tumour on April the 11th, and it's a tribute's going to be done for him at half-time, but great to see, Franny.
Yeah, lovely to see, and you know, I'm sure it's a big moment for the family. You know,
oh, did you guys see the Twitter video of? I don't know what it was. It was some sort of news broadcast or something. And it was the guy nibbling on his son's ear. Did you guys see that? Bro, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Lock him away. Fucking hell, bro.
Round of applause there for.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine just what's going through your dome at the time to do that. Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, I see he's been like reported to police and shit.
So Fraser's cross.
Can you believe people are actually protecting him? But what if he hasn't done anything, brother? I don't know one fucking person on the planet that nibbles on a child's fucking ear, brother. Not one. Not one person. He's no joke, like nibbling on like the kid's ear.
So better from Southampton, and they've got themselves.
Who do you think will win? I think it'll be a draw. It'll be a draw. Arsenal spank them. That's the only outcomes, to be honest.
Picked up from Iversen, but as it's often the case.
I mean, Man City's going to win the league anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Saints, 1 for Stoke.
Man City's just going to win every game from now.
They needed to sort of keep possession of that ball, and it's in the right.
That's just how they do.
That's how they are. We've just got to make sure we win these balls, these kind of balls in now. It's a good bit of covering. Just got to keep that ball a little bit more, as we've seen on many occasions this season.
Going forward for Southampton, as Smallbone gives away the free kick according to the referee. Free kick, but
it was a little nudge, wasn't it?
Yep, it looked like one, didn't it?
It was a little one, yeah, and it was right in front of the referee as well. Yeah, I think that we can give him that one.
Well, this referee generally keeps his cards in his pocket, though. I don't want to tempt fate or anything like that. But he's not produced a red card anyway for 23 games, which is not bad for referees nowadays.
What has Mara done to deserve a start?
When I was playing.
Be a striker. That's literally it. I mean, Shay Adams obviously needs a rest or whatever. And there's no one else. So the fact that he's a natural striker means he plays.
To take the throw.
Have you ever had the experience of your dad tenderly nibbling on your ear before the words got mad? Vividly, every day, just.
Don't go kicking anybody.
The uncle joined in as well.
I think I did get booked, possibly even sent off, so it was almost like a
fair enough,
bit of a premonition, I think. Maybe my card was already marked, so to say.
That's a bad sign, before the game as well.
I'll be honest, I generally don't think I've ever seen anyone nibble someone's ear like that. Like, the only time you'd see that is like a couple or something, if they're like making out. But obviously I'm not watching people make out, so.
Yeah, it's quite end to end, isn't it?
I don't really see it.
You know,
got two ears for a reason. One for here and one for getting nibbled on. Fair enough.
Samadozi doing well, just tracking back.
Makes sense.
Doing his job defensively.
I stole the duvet off the cat. She's pissed, bro. It's been about 40 minutes since I stole it, and she's not slept once. She's just sitting up.
Might have to take the corner.
Feel bad.
That's a goal kick that time.
How cold is it in NZ? Well, it's starting to go winter. It's 15 degrees in my room right now. Score predictions today. I went for a 2-0 win. This is before the starting 11.
And still three teams have better home records than Saints, which kind of sums
yeah, it's 15 degrees in my room right now.
Is Charles just back to McCarthy?
Yeah, it's incredible how this season's gone, isn't it? On many other occasions, I think it's been spoken about many times already. That, you know, the season we've had, we've been normally right up
Charles
there.
Gives it away.
Given away from Charles, Campbell's offside.
I'm in shorts and t-shirt 15. Shut up, Rogom.
As Russell Martin puts it, that bravery to play in tight situations when they got players marking them. A little bit like now.
It's because you live in the cold, mate. You live and breathe in the fucking freezing over there. 15 degrees to me is like hell on earth.
Area of your own 18-yard box. It takes a lot
4-0
of
Stoke.
bravery to get on the ball and
that would be something.
Do well there as Harwood Bellis in possession. Oh, Jack Stevens came out.
Don't you guys feel so much more calm with Alex McCarthy's distribution?
I suppose that's only right, isn't it? Really.
What's up, Stephen? How are you, man?
It's the captain that will come out and talk to the press.
Yeah, and I think under the circumstances of the game and the last couple of results and performances, it was the right thing to do from Jack, and I was pleased to see it. And you could see that you know the hurt in him, and I'm sure that was the case throughout the squad. And yeah, hopefully with leaders in your squad like Jack, you know, little touches like that make a difference. And also sort of on Tuesday night, Jack taking the squad over to the incredible supporters.
And there's Stevens.
Raises him behind. I mean, that's a foul. He's offside.
What kind of idea, though, that I kind of ball over the top?
Yeah, the Subi's a Stoke fan for some sake.
Yeah, and I think, you know, we talk about how much we play short and play either sideways or backwards and keeping that possession. There's times where we do go forward quite direct as well, and that was one of those occasions. If it's on, someone like Dozie and Ryan Fraser making runs in behind, it stretches the
guys, bro, he's a Stoke fan. Why are we saying fuck off?
It's important for us to do that.
Play short,
yes, zip the passes around in little triangles, but every now and again just make those runs.
Why are football fans like this, bro?
It keeps them the other side.
I don't care less who you support if you're in here. Just bloody fucking chill out and have a good time.
Last time Saints beat Stoke here at St Mary's Stadium, it was 10
Never know
years
because
ago almost, October
get
2014.
those weird fans in
with
here.
the only goal.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I really enjoy how, like,
there's not been that many goals between these two.
No one will ever watch a second of, like, other videos or anything about Southampton or other reactions or live streams or whatever. They'll just come in assuming that I'm like the Saints fans on Twitter who just talk shit for no apparent reason. And they'll come in like, that's what you get for talking shit. I'm sitting there like, I've not said a word about Leeds or Leicester or Ipswich. Not said a fucking yarn about anyone.
They'll try, I think, for the 4th time to take this free kick.
Yeah, and it's interesting from the referee, David Webb.
I don't know what it is. Like people like
other officials may well book the players. It's happened twice now.
Like people prefer their team winning just so they can talk shit
Players have taken it
to other teams. That honestly is what it feels like a lot of the time. Like I want to watch my team win because I want to watch my team win. Like
now here's Fraser.
I couldn't care less about the talking shit part of it.
Fraser, Walker-Peters.
Peters picks it up. That's excellent. Oh, all right. Adozie.
Adozie's cross.
That was not the idea, fella.
Breaks down in the end, but Fraser getting it
and I might
started
start
down that left-hand side originally.
Yeah, and it's
yeah.
been a source of,
I mean, I don't care about anyone really. Even if like Stoke were up 5-0 right now and they were dicking us, I still wouldn't care. Or if we were up 5-0.
The 18-yard box, albeit a little bit tight.
Everyone shit is half the fun football though. Not for me.
The ball around.
Maybe like if it was with like mates, sure, but not just with random people online.
Yeah, it was Fraser down the left. For Stoke, they are a lot more difficult to beat than they were earlier in the season at one stage. And the fact that they are unchanged as well.
Because like a majority of the talking shit is like 12-year-old humour. Like God, honestly, football Twitter, the so-called "this is funny" on football Twitter is just like fuck me. I feel like I'm actually in 12th grade.
Win for the Welsh side.
Clearly hard to play against Wildo.
It's actually
drawn 3 of those games.
You know why Brooks is starting in?
Last 6 matches
not a
with
clue,
that 1
mate.
defeat. So yeah, they're turning things around a bit, albeit they're still in a little bit of a precarious position.
So McCarthy with the ball.
He's been alright so far. He is playing a different role, so anyways. Maybe he's testing out a new role that Stuart Armstrong's injured and he needs someone who can sort of connect the midfield to attack. Plays Sulemana.
An 8-0 win today and then a 5-0 win today and a 5-0 win next week at Leeds. As easy as that. And then Ipswich having to lose all 3 of their final games. What's the odds of that, I wonder, Freddie?
Wouldn't it be great if it did just work out like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be great if we just won the games and we absolutely dominated and should have cruised. Yeah, then we would never need the problem. It's just kids who watch Green Street while doing their homework. They just talk shit all the time. Yeah, it's just boring. It's just boring. Like I go on like Twitter, and it's just fucking like, you know, obviously Arsenal fans have come out of the woodwork now because their team's good. And I'm just seeing so many Arsenal fans act like they're fucking Man City now. And then they go to Liverpool fans talk shit. Liverpool fans talk shit to Arsenal. It's just like,
but here's John Ho now. Might go for goal here. It's off Walker-Peters.
Oh, why did he let that run?
It's going to be left that time from Hoover, but again Stoke are getting some space and they win another corner and another strike.
Stoke City would be fit for playing against Leeds. Yeah, that's exciting because at the end of the day we need a striker, and I think he'll do the Chatham's role better than Chatham's. He's more of he's got more height and more physical. Arsenal's rival should only be Spurs now. Well, no, or like you've got title rivals, right? Which is obviously City and Liverpool. But it's like,
they've got another corner.
Like, you know how when Liverpool have been challenging for the league like the last 6 years or whatever.
Out to Thompson.
Everyone was like, Man City save football, right? And now obviously Arsenal's challenging City, Liverpool's sort of fallen off. And then Arsenal getting upset that people want City to win. It's like, bro, you were a part of that. Like, you were a part of wanting Man City to win. You know why? Because no one cares about Man City.
Jack Stevens doing really well there.
It's just tragic. Like everyone, no joke, everyone wanted Liverpool to never win the league and City to win it all. And then now that City literally always wins the league and it's become a bit of a farmers league and a bit boring, everyone's complaining about it. Like, well, you shouldn't have fucking wanted City to win every single year then.
And John Ho, well blocked, good play from Walker-Peters.
Yeah, because Chatham's can't shoot and Mara can't dribble. Well, I mean, I've not really watched Ross Stewart, so I can't really comment, but he's taller than Chatham's.
I think he's going to be okay.
That's all I've got for you.
Yeah, he's back on his feet.
We'd like to see Stewart back off the bench with Leeds. Yeah, if he is 100% fit and like he's not sort of rushed forward to get some game time this season, then yeah. get him some game time against Leeds. Unless we've won this game 20-0 and we have a chance to get promoted. Why don't we try a 3-5-2 and nothing to play for? We're not going to change system with basically 4 games left. Or maybe 5 if we make the final. At the end of the day, this system has worked. It's the personnel that's causing issues.
And then there's one back there from Shea Charles.
Like, we've conceded way too many goals, and it's not based on because of the system or anything. It's purely because of just real basic. And it's not like it's this season that is like, oh, why are we so bad defensively this season? Well, it's been years of that. Genuinely. I mean, under Ralph, there was some horrible... I mean, we lost 9-0 twice. It's probably a good example. Like, we're not exactly solid defensively. Josh Stewart to come off the bench against Leeds, score 35 goals against no boot, and get us automatic promotion. That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, they've started well, but it's up to us to really sort of start trying to dominate a little bit more and just wait for that one chance that we can get to hopefully just get ourselves ahead in this game and get the first goal, and then I'm sure, you know, fingers crossed, it'll build a bit of momentum onto something more positive.
As Fraser comes back to Bree, to Charles. Small bone.
It's a decent ball. Is Mara onside? Mara? Oh, it's off the line. Unlucky. I thought he was offside, to be fair, but decent ball.
Bit of confusion in the Stoke
defense. Nearly struck.
Nearly capitalised there. McNally had to just clear it
Howard
off the
with
line.
a nice ball.
Well, I've seen this happen before this season. It's almost a straight ball, and it's a brave challenge from Sekou Mara. Gets the goalkeeper's glove in his face for his troubles. It's a brave challenge when the keeper's coming out.
Can't believe lost 5-0 to Leicester.
As you say,
Leicester
McNally was it sort of recovering to clear the ball off the line.
I mean,
certainly would have saved.
at the end of the day, we've played games where we spanked teams, and then other teams didn't spank them.
Daniel Iversen is
I mean, Blackburn literally beat Leeds at home, away from home, and we beat Blackburn 4-0 at home.
Wasn't it, Franny?
It doesn't matter.
It just bounced just really nicely in the end for
That's
Mara.
football. I mean, not every game's the same. Not every opposition is going to handle another opposition the
the
same.
halves play that extremely well. Yes, they play little short passes in, but they've got the quality in themselves. Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Jack Stevens, Jan Bednarek, they've all been sort of seen to play that ball. I think it's something that the squad have worked on. You know, strikers or
we beat QPR.
Making that little dart in behind on a straight pass.
Lost 4-0.
Normally, it's one of the most difficult passes to play.
We had 7 shots, 0 on target.
The timing of the run's got to be good. Make sure
Leicester
you
were
don't
better
go
than
offside,
us.
and the ball has got to be perfectly delivered as well.
Yeah, maybe 2-0. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's got to come together, isn't
To be fair, Bears playing would have made a difference because most of the goals are the keeper, different keeper would have made a difference.
Did well there, around about 3 or 4 players around him.
Yes, I know against Leicester we had 0 shots on target. Yeah.
Fraser.
They were just better. You can't always play well. You can't always dominate teams. Some games it just doesn't work, or it didn't work consistently. Which isn't a surprise.
Won't find
They are the
Mara
best
or
team in the
Dozy.
league.
Good defending from Stoke.
Masvidal winning.
John Ho
Good shot.
wins the free kick for the away side. We're already halfway through the first half.
Well, once again, as we've seen already in these first 22-23 minutes, down that left
Yeah,
side,
I mean, it's you're right, Tony. The simple fact is the reason we're not in automatics is simply because we don't take our chances, and there's been a lot of sitters this season that have cost us points. But also, it's not just the sitters miss, it's also the just basic defensive errors that have cost us as well. The Preston game was good. Preston didn't try. I mean, that was probably the most lackluster press I've ever seen in my entire life.
They've generally finished in the bottom half, 16th, 15th, 14th, 14th and 16th. So they've pretty much been in the same position for 6 years. Always got points between 53 and 62. And they might end up somewhere around that position again come the end of this season.
He's bottled by 4 against QPR. Yeah, that was something. That's for sure. That just makes it more annoying that the fact that we just didn't beat Cardiff when we should have beat Cardiff. You know, if we lost to Leicester, it's fine, but like, you got to win the games that you're on top of, and we were completely on top against Cardiff and still managed to lose. So those sort of results with Leeds dropping points, which would have given us again and kept us in the race just fucking makes the losses worse.
Kundal.
Do you like Manning?
Back, left-footed cross.
Like him?
From Thompson's cross.
I mean,
sometimes there is a need just to.
I mean, he's been fine since he's come back into the team personally, but I don't think he's been all that great this season.
Kamara in the middle, and still a Dozy.
Nice, Dozy.
Well, he defended well there. Did really well with the challenge, Ben Wilmot. But Dozy does win Southampton a corner.
Yep, good play. Not the most convincing of clearances from Ryan Fraser in his own 18-yard box, but we'll take it. It did the job. And then Samadozi just driving at the defender.
I think Jack Stevens is cute.
Standing up,
yeah, brother,
pace,
100%.
doing really well to
just my type.
To see it out for a corner, but
just so watch the match. Do we have 7 shots on target?
Just mix it up a little bit.
We've had
see
one.
If he can put the afterburners
we had one cleared off the line.
Down the outside. If not,
haven't
look to
check
check
much.
Inside. Just mix things up a little bit.
Agree with the corner kick. Will it find Fraser? It does as well there against Jun Ho. Took lively today, Fraser. Small bones cross.
A decent ball.
Harwood Bellis heads up.
I think patience is a word we've got, you know, from the way the game's gone so far, Waldo, that, you know, something that we're all going to have in this game. It could be, you touched on it earlier in the comms, that, you know, they've often been quite close games, tight score lines in these matches.
Unless you spot leads.
Certainly the way it's been going so far, it looks like it's shaping up that way already again. So being patient, being brave.
I don't really care who gets promoted, to be honest. Whoever gets second deserves second. Because
something that I think we're going to have to sort of brace ourselves a little bit for today.
Here's Bree now for the Saints.
Nice.
Play from Fraser.
Fraser Brooks straight at him. Unfortunate.
Still a chance.
Bree gonna have a go?
Bree to Walker Peters. Looking for his third of the
Danny
season.
Royal winning with Sheffield Wednesday playing West Brom.
Didn't get it that
They're
time.
gonna stay up, Rob.
Saints will come
Danny Royal, the saviour. Howard Bell's gonna take a one shot.
Out to a Dozy now.
Dozy, isolate him. 1v1.
Dozy's cross.
See, that's what I like. Like, that's what a Dozy gives us. Like, he's more direct and actually tries to take on people.
Up to Mara.
Like, if that's Adam Armstrong, he just doesn't do that.
Good quick movement there from Saints to create that chance for Brooks.
You know what's funny? You get Southampton.
Gets Saints moving again in the final third.
Walker Peters still.
Dozy's got Charles as an option.
It's a good passage
you know what's funny? Right, you get Southampton blames Russell Martin, wide players can't score. I mean, yeah. Nah, the people that, like, people just want a scapegoat, and it's easy to scapegoat the manager rather than the players.
Stevens to Fraser.
I mean, that is just that's why managers get sacked often. And it's also easier to change one man rather than the 5 players or 10 players that are causing the issues, right?
Oh, lovely ball.
Great ball, Stevens. Fraser.
Touch, though, just takes it straight to.
But yeah, I mean, if you go back through the goals we've conceded and the chances that we've missed, I mean, they're just really poor.
I'll play from a Dozy as well, and Charles.
Danny Roll's cooking. Yeah, I've already heard that people are like, yeah, get Danny Roll to replace Russell Martin.
As a wide player, that's what they want, Waldo. Wide men always say,
yeah, I saw Liverpool drew with West Ham. I mean, the league was already done. The fact they lost Everton and Chris Palace.
A wide player or winger the ball enough in a game of football.
Are you going to be live for Euro 24? Yeah, I don't know which games I'll do though. I'll probably try to do all the England games. But some of them are at awkward times. Obviously, that's still like a month and a half away, so I don't know what's going to be happening with me. Yeah, we'll have to see. But I'll try, definitely.
To be fair to
Newcastle
Walker
won
Peters
all
today, he's defended well, hasn't he? Nothing's really getting past him very often.
He has. It's a
like some games are at 7 AM, which is good, and then obviously like 4 AM, 1 AM, which is like.
You know, he's been tricky, he's been jinky going forward, getting up into the attacking third, which we're.
Yeah, I agree. No, I mean, there's a reason we got 24 points last season.
Situations really well so far as well.
Look at that Brooks opportunity there, so close from Brooks and the build-up play as well.
Mara's down still.
Up there with Saints' best chance. You see that one, and the Mara header off the line. Stoke have had a couple of really good chances, particularly that one from Laurent, which missed the target from close range. But concern here for...
I do love how people
just having a little look back
how people fucking people will say, oh, let's sack the manager a week or well, is it a week, 2 weeks before playoffs? Yeah, that's probably the best thing I've heard, to be honest.
With his left boot as he made the challenge.
We had good players last season, but we had shit managers. We had better players last season for sure. The likes of Lavia, the likes of Ward-Prowse, Belaconcha. We had good players, but yeah. I mean, the appointment after Ralph had to be a very good one. And they've gone, they went and rushed it with Nathan Jones for no reason when they had 2 months, 2.5 months with the World Cup on to really find the right guy. Do you like Man City? No, not really.
I've always felt it's always nice.
I mean, at the end of the day, Man City cheated, so I don't know how you can like them, to be honest. So the managers felt we can't score from 6 yards and then we pass the opposition just outside the box. Yeah, I mean, as I said, like Che Adams has missed a lot of chances this season. I mean, he's not the only one. It's not all Che Adams' fault. And also, some of the defending has been shockingly bad. Our fans are just as Chelsea always put blame on the manager. Well, it's not just Chelsea fans or Southampton fans, it's just fans in general, because they just need someone to blame. McCarthy is very good with the seat. Do you think we should try and sit him in? I mean, according to Twitter, I mean, McCarthy gives them more... I saw the works going on this week for the safe standing area in the northern end. They're more comfortable with McCarthy passing out from the back. That is one of the worst corners I've ever seen in my entire life. That is absolutely dreadful from Stoke. Can he play Mara? Unlucky. I think if we had started Ralph Hasen, we would have still been in the Prem. I love Ralph, right? I was a big Ralph guy, but I think even I was at the point where I was like, it's not that he's like running out of ideas, he's running out of energy. You could tell he just didn't have that same oomph about him, you know? I don't blame him, that team just fucking drained the life out of him, but I don't blame him for it, to be honest. And not getting back to the transfer market for years is just... Yeah. I mean, if I'm managing someone on FM and I get fuck all transfers, I'm not going to be there for long. It's frustrating to not be able to improve the team.
5 or so minutes, you know, we've had some extended possession periods.
Yeah, it was burnt out for sure.
We've attacked them down the wings. We've got balls into the box. We need to keep.
I think Ross Stewart will be seen as a good signing after you. I wouldn't have a clue. I've never watched the guy play, so I'm not going to sit here and say Ross Stewart's a great signing when I've never watched him play before.
Down the tunnel at half time as well.
And Russell Martin looking to guide his team.
Boy never backed him for the takeover. He got backed when he had run out of basically all of his energy, which was obviously when we signed like Levy and Belaconcha and all that sort of stuff. We spent quite a lot of money that season.
Some momentum going into those 2 away defeats. But here's Walker Peters now.
Oh, if we get promoted, Marston's going to stay. The only time he'd leave is if, like, you know, we're like December and we're in relegation and maybe they go, oh, we need something new, right? But they're not just going to get rid of him with ease. I think they really want to, I think they wanted a younger manager and they want to sort of grow with the manager. Russell Martin's delusional hope he goes in summer.
Stoke City, you've got to say, and Manoff has got no doubt about where he wants to go. He's driving against James Breed to get to the touchline to try and get that ball back into the box. Does it really well.
I don't know who that is. I just watched the game from 15-16. We finished 6th. We had so many good players. We all go wrong. No ambition. And money wasn't as big of a factor in 15-16 as it is now. I mean, you cannot spend the amount we were spending in 15-16 and have a hope in hell of surviving. I mean, look at the teams like Luton, who didn't spend much, and I fucking respect the shit out of them. But like, they may start with just 30 points. 30 points back in 15-16, you're fucked. Like, you are relegated.
With 2 games to go, still with the possibility of being dragged into the drop zone.
Was the chairman? I don't remember at all.
There's an outside chance.
I don't even know who our chairman is right now.
I think they're 4 places and 4 points off the relegation places.
Bring back Liz Reading,
so
Coleman.
Still a little bit of work, as we said, to be done.
I mean, Coleman's nervous for them,
but they're certainly looking at, you know, not too many sides come to some areas and
spent more money than owners wanted, so had to leave around 2014. What, the CEO, you mean?
And stopping Saints from having all the ball as well, particularly that first 10 minutes, and now Stoke starts again to keep possession. It was nervy at Stoke City earlier in the campaign when Saints
won. EFL wouldn't allow that? What are you talking about?
But they got the job done in the end. And now we're on to cross. Harwood-Bellis with the clearance. Stoke win the throw.
Yeah, good defender from Taylor Harwood-Bellis. They managed to get down our left flank, Stoke City's right flank there. And the ball into the box. It was an important clearance from Taylor Harwood-Bellis, just stepping across in front of Campbell. Good defending from him, but we've got more to do.
Well, the last meeting here between these two teams, it finished 0-0. One to forget about in March 2018. Goalless at the moment. Chances for both teams. Russell Martin.
Well, back in like 20, back when we first got promoted, you mean? Like 2013.
Franny, is when you've got Adam Armstrong and Shay Adams on the bench with nearly 40 goals.
Oh, is that true,
this season. That was good options to come on in the second half.
Yep, it certainly is. And you read out the substitutions earlier, didn't you? You know, you've got Ryan Manning on there, Flynn Downs.
That's a good ball.
Options defensively and attackingly.
Here's Campbell though for Stoke. And
yeah, post. McCarthy scored. Oh, not McCarthy. Campbell scored. McCarthy's let him through his legs.
He had a chance.
Hey guys. Hey guys. Bazunu bad. Bazunu bad though. Yeah. But McCarthy. He gives me confidence. Yeah. Nah, he does. He does. He gives me a lot of confidence. Does good old McCarthy.
We've been saying how well they started and how positive they look in their play, and they certainly haven't come here as a team sort of lacking confidence, but it's a long straight ball that he latches onto.
You just knew he was going to score. I thought he was going to go near post, but he just went through the legs instead.
You think Taylor Harwood-Bellis?
All the keepers are bad? Yeah.
Sort of
but people had this block, like the thing is, right, Bazunu's not a good keeper, but I don't think he's shit. I think he gets a lot of criticism that he doesn't deserve, but he's not sort of like someone you're going to go, he's going to save us, right? But then people, because they dislike Bazunu so much, they go and say, McCarthy, we should play McCarthy and all this, and it's like, McCarthy isn't any better.
He's played well, Campbell, so far.
But they just try and believe that, so their agenda against Bazunu and how he's the worst thing to ever happen to the club is proven. It's Bazunu bad. Nah, it's all Bazunu's fault. Should give Lumley a chance. Yeah, I don't know why McCarthy's playing. Who do you think is man of the match? No Southampton players, that's for sure.
Comes back to the character, the mentality, the attitude.
Yeah, but he's playing second tier Turkey though. That's a completely different level in the championship. But again, I wouldn't know if he's actually would be good enough for this level. I don't know. I think Bazunu will come good, but he's not really. Yeah, I think he's a young keeper with high potential for sure.
Breakdown, having now taken the lead at 1-0, but as you say, it's not.
And obviously, we'll be signing a new keeper next season because obviously Bazunu's out for. I mean, potentially next season as well, if his recovery has any hiccups.
Now, will they continue playing like they have done, looking to press to get the lead, which they have now done?
So far.
Will they look to sit back a little bit more? We'll see.
Well, it'd be like a Stoke play. I'll be honest, I'm not paying much attention.
We've certainly got to step things up a little bit more.
I mean, these games don't
just
really
try
matter.
and create a bit more of a clear-cut chance than what we've had so far.
One of the, like, I guess the goal scorers probably get it. Shoot Armstrong's fault. Yeah, it's his fault for bloody. Have they said what his injury is yet?
Stevens to Harwood-Bellis.
Or they... I don't feel like they have, right? What's up, Bradley? Darren recovery at Saints will be out for longer.
Charles.
Yeah, well, I mean, doesn't he have the same injury as Ross Stewart? And obviously Ross Stewart was double the time. So you never know. Injuries can always reoccur. Haven't heard really anything on Stewart. Yeah, that's kind of weird, right? Normally they come out pretty quickly. And they'll say like, oh, it's an ACL or MCL or it's this or that. Right? Surprised they haven't done that. It's a good ball. Fraser crosses it. There's no one in the middle, and he's offside.
Fraser just drifting offside.
Yeah, free kick in the end. Just
is a quad injury? Is it?
In the end again.
Yeah, he's questioning the decision, but the assistant referees seem pretty confident with his decision.
Might be bad for Scotland.
But that's what we spoke about. You know, that straight pass.
I mean, that would be fucking, you know,
maybe
awful.
Not a lofted pass, but
you know, you got like 5 games left of the club season, and you've got Euros in the summer with Scotland, and then you get injured. Would be pretty shit. Yeah, it's a press conference. Okay.
They've got to keep looking to get into those dangerous areas.
I don't really watch the press conferences because most of them are just. I'll read the quotes, but most of it's just the same shit.
Might even have been Katarina Lieber as well. sat in the front row. Caught a quick glimpse of there.
Yeah, watching on, they can see if they can watch their team come back from behind to win this game. It's going to be a big task now for Southampton, though. It's Stoke who looking good at the moment. And it comes out towards Ender Stevens. Signed for the club in July. Small bone. We'll find Mara, just the move breaks down again.
Referee got him.
You want to get Stewie fit for the Euros, apparently. I mean,
sort of blocked him advancing towards the ball, which didn't help.
You can't see us running past the ball. I know everyone blames the keeper, but can't just
to his left.
Oh, I mean, the reason we're not winning this game, and the reason we didn't beat Leicester, and the reason we didn't beat Cardiff, are nothing to do with the keeper.
3 goals in 6 games for Stoke and provided an assist.
But yeah, nah, McCarthy's shit.
Nowhere to go, but
I don't rate McCarthy in the slightest.
It was almost the perfect kind of ball,
but it's just that thing of like, if you have an agenda against a player, then the replacement you've been calling out for comes in. You just praise every little thing and don't criticise. That's giving away. Dozy. Can you find Fraser? Fraser straight at the keeper.
It does test Iversen.
Why are we playing Lumley? I have no idea.
But a mistake in the Stoke defence.
Genuinely have no idea.
Southampton looking to punish them. They couldn't that time.
Yeah, shame we weren't able to capitalise on that mistake and just punishing them for the ball that was. Hopefully, the finish was a little bit wider of the goalkeeper. Might have just given more chance of scoring, but it goes down as another chance for us.
Walker-Peters.
I don't know what you're saying in Portuguese. I don't speak multiple languages, unfortunately. Mara's no acceleration. I'll be honest, Mara doesn't have much, to be honest. I don't know, he's just... I feel like he needs to leave. Not for us or anything. I think he needs to leave for himself. It's not worked out here. I'm sure he can do better somewhere else, to be honest. That's a foul, yellow as well.
There from Stevens. Referee can have a word with him. He's going to get the yellow card out there for Jack Stevens. He felt like he really had to do it, really. One for the team.
I think James B.
I doubt Russell Martin will be like that promo.
Well, so I don't think there was any doubt at any stage.
I feel like Russell Martin's a pure winner. Like, he is fucking pissed when we don't win.
From Jack Stevens, it's always going to be a foul. It's always going to be.
How are you watching? Saints play, but it's only international.
Where the ball was running, would never have been any doubt of a red card, I don't think. But
well, obviously it's not going to be a red card because he's not the last man.
Relatively early in the game.
Works.
Just walking that tightrope now for the rest of the match, so he's just got to be sensible with how he goes into any further challenges for the rest of this match. We certainly don't want any more injuries or suspensions at this stage of the season.
You wonder, don't you, now with not as much riding on it for Saints, that he might look at bringing him off now in the second half just as a precaution for Bednarek.
Quite possibly, yeah, quite possibly. That'd be something that Russell Martin and the staff would be discussing, and quite often that's a discussion as well with the player and sort of seeing how they are a little bit and the importance and the role and the way that the game's going as well. In the position we are now, you're always mindful of the upcoming games.
So Manafort, the left-footed chip in. Saints at the moment heading into
traction
half-time.
engine, I was thinking. What? Siki Maras?
Still a couple of minutes to go, though.
Is that what you're talking about? What? Okay, Tony, we're not going to play youngsters. We have playoffs. The season's not over. Like, we have playoffs to play. We're not just going to chuck random youngsters in. Like, we have to keep our first team somewhat functioning.
To be in the Southampton goal, that injury to Bazunu. And now it's a free kick right.
I mean, that looked like a free kick for me. McCarthy, man, yeah, better than Bazunu.
At the moment for Southampton.
Well, there was 2 talking points, and there's been a yellow card brandished there.
I appreciate that.
First one where Alex McCarthy was just
Teams giving up to a pass. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
really
their probably eyes have shifted to sort of like, oh, get through Stoke, get through Leeds, and then we can play the playoffs, you know? Which isn't exactly what you want to do. I'd probably prefer West Brom because just based off how we've played against them in the league this season, obviously against Norwich we didn't beat them once, and against West Brom we beat them twice. But I don't think it matters who we play. To be honest, I think it's going to be close regardless. Make sure that we certainly don't concede a until we lose 5-0 in the first leg, and then it's sweet as.
So 3 yellow cards we've seen now in the space of 10 minutes. 1 for Stoke, 2 for Saints. Brooks and Stevens into the book for Southampton. And it was about this time just before half-time when Stuart Armstrong scored that great free kick at Stoke. But now it's Stoke who are going to.
This is a really good area for Stoke. I'm not going to lie. This is Ward-Prowse territory, mate.
To take this. Another one is a left footer, maybe from Manor, but Hoover.
This is on FC24. This is going in. Top bins.
Just before half-time as well.
Free kick. Straight at the wall.
What happened that time? Blocked the second time.
My brother said hi. Hi to your brother.
Yep. Well done, the players. Well done, the wall, doing their job, blocking the initial strike. And that looks like it's going to be offside if they give it. But it's gone through to Alex McCarthy's hands. Yep, good defensive play from the players there, putting their bodies in line where they needed to.
Adding time at the end of the first half will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
2 minutes we're into now of stoppage time. Summarise it going into
what changes is Russman going to conjure from now onwards? Do you mean in this game?
To Southampton's second half.
Yeah, I think there's been some good things that we've done. You know, sort of like we've tried to get in behind and break them down. Balls into the box.
I don't know what his idea is though. If he wants to rest players, if some players need a rest. But I'd probably, I'd bring on Sulemana. Fuck it, why not?
So maybe sort of a little bit more intent from the midfielders.
I feel like he could do something because we're getting him behind a bit here.
Yeah, certainly some work to be done.
So maybe
to bounce back from going a goal behind,
other than that,
far from ideal for us.
Just seen that chance there for Fraser safe from the goalkeeper.
Those have been good.
There,
yeah, when he gets the ball once every 15 minutes. Too isolated.
4 chances for Southampton.
But it's not been that
so
good
far. Stoke, you'd say, fairly similar in opportunities. They've taken one of them. Here's Fraser.
Very on the overlap. He's going to get there. And it's out.
That might be the last action of the first half.
Shame James Bree was unable to just wrap his foot round it. Probably a little bit difficult, maybe being, you know.
I mean, Adozie's been fine.
Player. It's a tough one.
He's done what he can.
Running at speed like that under pressure. If the roles were reversed, it probably would have been better.
Not
for
random.
I think, if it had been Bree playing.
Not random. Just the two that had sat on the bench last 2 games.
Created an opportunity, but
been Jim recently.
Looks like we're going down the
off
tunnel.
and on. It's just schedules.
A goal down. A little bit flat.
Not exactly any game changers on the bench.
Quiet. Nah. Supporters are looking for something.
I mean, like all season, people have been saying, "Oh, we've such a good bench, such a good bench." I just sit there like,
give the supporters something to cheer about.
I mean, Adozie doesn't score goals, Mara doesn't score goals, Suleiman doesn't score goals.
Let's see if they can.
Oh, they're booing
in the second half because that's it for the first 45 minutes.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro, that I can't stand that. I can't stand that. Jesus Christ. Boo the team. Yeah, boo the team. We got playoffs in fucking what? 2 games. Yeah, let's boo them. Brilliant. We can't be losing to Stoke. What a joke. I mean, don't know how losing to Stoke makes us a joke, to be honest. It rhymes. Brilliant. Get Sully on for Brooks. Problem is, Brooks is playing centre mid, though, so I don't know how you'd shuffle that around. Nah, Bowen's good though. Makes them play better, I heard. What a shit game. Yeah, it's just fucking average from us. This was the reaction Russman was talking about. I mean, we're not playing Armour, Adams. We're not playing, obviously, Stuart Armstrong. We're not playing Downs. We're not playing Yanni B. I mean, we're not playing our A team, but. Are we fucking stupid? Why are we burnt? Because we should be winning every game 7-0. Put Lumley up top. Yeah, chuck him up. Pretty much Liverpool top 4 of the table, yet they lose to bottom 10s of the table. I mean, maybe a bit, I guess. Can't hope we lose 4-0 or shut round up about Steven starting. I don't particularly care. I don't know why you care. To be honest, we lost 5-0 without Stevens. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters, but to be honest. Need to fix Premier League, can't lay Goldbridge's right, so boring. I mean, I said that ages ago. Obviously, before YouTube. I remember, I think it was like 18, 19. And I was like, bro. Like, it was when Liverpool and City were the first season Liverpool challenged City. I can't remember what year that was. Was it 18, 19? I want to say it was 18, 19. But I can't remember. And it's just like, I couldn't watch Man City. Like, I couldn't put on a City game and watch it and go, oh, because I was in England at the time as well. Like, I couldn't put on a City game and go, oh, this is bloody sick. It was just boring. Like, City are boring because they're so sort of, I mean, you could say they're so good to the point where it's just boring because you know the other team's not got a chance, right? With Liverpool, it was entertaining because these guys play chaos ball, man. The opposition's gonna have chances, and Liverpool gonna have chances. And it was exciting to watch because you never know, like, it could be a 3-2, you know? But with City, it's like, fuck me, it's just gonna be a 4-0 cruise, man. I mean, and whose fault's that? I mean, when Liverpool were challenging City for the 3 years where they missed out, or was it 3 years? Something like that. I can't remember. Everyone was like, City, save football. We can't let Liverpool win the league. Well, now, 6 years later, Liverpool, well, Klopp's gone. I mean, they've won 1 league, and City's just going to cruise again. So, brilliant. No urgency at all. These players don't care. I don't really care at this point, to be honest. I enjoy watching City around everything, but yeah, now it's boring. So spirited anywhere else. It's just, and you know like, in the back of your head, like, it's not like, you know, the Barca teams in the past where it's like, wow, they're so good and dominant. You know, they're just cooking people. Obviously, they did it in a different way, right? But in the back of your head, you're like, City cheated. Like, we know City cheated. So it's like, it taints it. Like, people say, you know, like, I saw this thing on Twitter today about, you know, because obviously the points tallies are ridiculous in the Prem right now. You need 90 plus points to even have a chance, right? Which is different to, you know, before Pep and all that sort of stuff, right? And like, people from, you know, Spain and stuff, Real Madrid and fans and all that are like, oh, but we came second with these points and this points. And I'm just sitting there like, you know the difference, right? Oh, yeah, timer. You know the difference, right? Barca had some dodgy things happen in their favour, but they didn't financially dope, right? City have, and that's why it's tainted. It's not because they get 97 points or whatever, and like, they're just too, like, they cheated to achieve that. It is funny though, like, people will talk shit on Klopp and Liverpool, and they'll even talk shit on Arteta now and Arsenal, because they haven't won, you know, as many leagues and stuff. And it's like, brother, they're playing against a team that cheated. They shouldn't be here. They shouldn't be title challenging. They cheated. But people don't want to really talk about that. It's so tragic. Can't wait to watch the Lap of Honor. As you should, but exciting times. Why are we so bad? I mean, we're not playing, you know, our A team, but I feel like, you know, everyone's just looking to playoffs, to be honest. I mean, we bottled any hope we had for automatic, so I think the players have probably shifted their attention to the playoffs, and now they're sort of maybe not trying to get injured and not trying hard enough or whatever. Why did you turn off the game? Oh, you mean muted it? Well, because there's nothing to play. It'll just be music. They will copyright me and fucking do all that shit, which I don't want. I don't want these. No more watch-alongs will have copyrighted music because I actually want them to be able to stay up. When it comes to like FC24 streams or whatever, it doesn't really matter because I don't care. But these ones I want to stay. So. Yeah, it's half-time, yeah. I don't care what team wins the Prem regardless, to be honest. Like, if Arsenal would have won, I'd be like, oh, well, cool. I don't really care. If I had a preference, I would have gone Liverpool because my mate supports Liverpool. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Well, Liverpool bottled it anyway. They're finished. But, yeah. People were just, people will go, oh, I want City to win because no one cares about City winning. Like, no one does. I'm at Saberi's, and this is just a really weird atmosphere. I'm not surprised. I mean, it feels as if we're finishing 7th and we're not getting playoffs. That's what it feels like. It's surprising how much negativity there is. Like whether Leeds, say Leeds bottle, I mean, they've pretty much bottled top 2, right? Let's say they've bottled top 2. Their fans aren't going to, I'd assume, are not going to boo them off before they get to playoffs. Because at the end of the day, the season isn't over. And everyone will be celebrating just as hard as they would have if we got automatics if we win the playoffs. Like, people don't really have a good midfield. And we've got Brooks playing there. We've got, obviously, Shea Charles second choice. It's just, yeah. And the up front is awful. I mean, Mara does nothing. Fraser's been okay. Doze's been okay. But, I mean, Adams and Armour have much more influence in the team. We need to rally the boys for playoffs. No, I reckon boo them off. Rogon. I reckon that's what I'd do. I'd boo them off. People have... The issue is that people get expectations, right? Like, before going to the season, I said top 4 playoffs I'd expect, right? If we weren't to get playoffs, I'd be like, whoa, what are we doing, right? We've got playoffs, right? We probably did better than I expected, genuinely. And people just, I don't know, when we hit up a run of steam, like we were in the 25 unbeaten, all that good shit, right? When everything was going well, everyone just started assuming we'd win the league. Oh, we're going to win the league now. Oh, we're going to get top 2. Oh, it's done. You know, when people are saying Leeds are out of the race. And it's just like, you're sitting there like, we've got like 15 games left. The fuck? And there's a lot of times in that 25 unbeaten run where we weren't convincing and we just managed to squeeze out a result. And now we can't squeeze out a result. I'm happy with playoffs given how shit we were last year in the players lost. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, we desperately need promotion if we want to keep a lot of the players we have, but I said 3 seasons to get promoted. I mean, at the end of the day, who are we playing in the playoffs? Norwich. All right. We drew with them twice. Cool. We beat West Brom twice. Cool. We're playing... Oh, I don't know who's going to be in there. Maybe probably Leeds, right? Probably Leeds, because Ipswich surely don't bottle it. Probably Leeds. Well, we bet Leeds. 3-0. Or was it 3-1? I can't remember. We bet them. I don't know what... We bet Leeds when we were, like, at the start of the season when we were really poor. Like, it's 3-1. Like, get a grip, you know? It's not as if we're playing, like... We're playing the potential 3 other teams in the playoffs, right? Say we're playing Norwich, West Brom, and Leeds, and we've not beat any of them. We've lost every time we've played them, and I'd understand a bit more like, oh shit, maybe we can't do it. But we haven't. We haven't lost to any of them. Literally. We have not lost to Norwich. We have not lost to West Brom. We've not lost to Leeds yet. Yet. Like, I don't know where all this bloody ridiculous shit's about, to be honest. It's just tragic. Fan bases become so, like, entitled. Reckon one more goal from each team. Can we Stoke the one? I reckon it'll either be 1-0 or 2-1 to us. I think if we score, we'll win. But it'll be a miracle if we score at this point. Stoke just a better team so far, Shab. Yeah. I mean, simple as that. Apparently, Salah and Klopp are bloody fighting or something. I don't particularly care, to be honest. I mean, he's about to leave, so it doesn't really matter. They're both probably about to leave. Do you think Russell Martin should leave? No, that'd be absolutely stupid. Second half, will be better, surely. Didn't go. See that on Tuesday. You see that on Tuesday, and we conceded 4, but so it's your fault. Alright, second half is about to start. Oh, fuck off.
Franny Benali, the second half coverage. And at the moment, that goal from Campbell separating the two sides.
I don't have your voice.
We're seeing Bednarek and Aribo coming on, though, in the second half to try and change things around. We did wonder if Bednarek might come on for Stevens, but Stevens is on the pitch still, having picked up that yellow
Looks like
card.
Huddersfield are getting relegated.
Who they're coming on for.
I'll be honest,
Yeah,
I'm not following the rest of the championship.
Any more than 2. It's Joe Aribo and Jan Bednarek who we can actually see that a change strip, ready to change. And I guess in some ways, unsurprisingly, knowing what we had on the bench, would it have been the ideal substitution that Russell Martin wants to make? Had the game gone differently in the first half? Probably no.
The volume just stopped?
But the way the game's gone and
how
to get back into this and get a bit more positivity.
Oh, wait, who's coming on? Rebo and who?
Half-time, Bud looks at it, and he's made that change.
Yeah,
Taylor Harwood-Bellis for Jan Bednarek.
Interesting that one, isn't it? Yeah. With that Shay Charles coming off as well for Aribo. Wonder if
do you mean the do you mean my audio or do you mean the game's audio? Because I muted the game. Because obviously there was no.
Might have been a little injury, but you know, you'd imagine it's a position that you wouldn't normally maybe look to change necessarily, but an interesting one, and certainly there's some quality coming on onto the pitch as well. So
I can't wait.
Saints a lift in these second 45 minutes.
So a couple of Saints changes. Second half underway here on Saints Play. 2 half-time substitutions. Bednarek with his first touch. Hello to Ed as well on Twitter, and Lisa Harwood, no relation to Taylor, the man himself, who's come off at half-time, and hello to Bev as well.
I'm not sure then, was I?
Family in Jacksonville, Florida.
Typically, I don't have any streaming issues, so, well, not obviously all the time, but very rarely I'll have an issue with the stream.
Adam Armstrong, you would think, come on at some point in the second half. Campbell's goal separating these two teams. Stoke unchanged going into the game and unchanged going into the second half. Stoke themselves, who were last promoted from the Championship in 2008. Back when Ricardo Fuller and Liam Lawrence were their top goal scorers. That comes off the knee there of Manoff, though, and Southampton win the corner.
Well, like a number of occasions as we saw in the first half, Ryan Fraser doing well on that left-hand side, looking to get past his defender, but at least winning a corner.
Into Fraser, who just tried to place it. A curling shot. Different kind of corner routine there. Didn't work out in the end with the finish.
Just looking at the lineups and things and substitutions and who's on the bench and who started today, Waldo, clearly there's a,
I don't understand Portuguese.
I think not just for today's match against Stoke, but also the remaining games that we have this season, and clearly that's been the case with, you know, maybe Shea Adams and Adam Armstrong. When you take that number of goals, 38, nearly 40 goals out of your team from two players, you know, there's an element that you're going to just lose that little bit of a cutting edge to your opportunity to score goals. But having said that, a lot of the other players have scored. There's still goals and quality on the pitch. You've just got to make one or two of these chances count.
You're right, a big chunk, nearly 50%
that
of
is true.
goals have been those two.
Gurley, one of the greatest of all time.
Of those
underrated.
85 Southampton goals this season. Let's see if some others can chip in again today. Smallbone out to Fraser. Hoover off Fraser. Stoke City throw.
Just looking with those two substitutions, looks like Joe Aribo's taking up that position on the right-hand side a little bit of the midfield. Will Smallbone dropping into that more defensive role.
I think we could do with a lot of former players. I'm going to be real with you. Well, here's a chance.
This could be very dangerous. Jean Ho. Walker-Peters on the floor. Good defending. Well,
I mean, that was risky to go on the floor from Walker-Peters.
Still an opportunity, though.
Nice Walker-Peters.
Bednarik did really well there to get Southampton out of trouble. And now they might get on the breakaway. Good play. Could get better here. Brooks. Mara in support. Finds him.
Nice. Good touch from Mara.
Can he finish? No, he can't.
No. Can Mara finish?
Forward quickly, and it all started from that challenge.
That was a good counter there. What's up, Stephen? How are you?
The pass to Mara.
Go to win us a hand at Brazil here. What? Is there there's a lot of Brazilians that come into here.
As you're saying, then we drive forward. Ryan Fraser first, and then David Brooks feeding the ball into Sekou Mara, but just under the pressure from his defender.
I swear every time we do watch-alongs, it's just so many Brazilians, bro.
But it's a bit more promising, and hopefully that'll give the team a little bit more.
My mum says hi. Hi, Stephen's mum.
Behind this Stoke City defence, we've got to step it up somehow to get back on level terms, even before we even think about winning this game. Just get the next goal in this match.
Brooks.
Yeah, it was a bit of an angle for him in the end, wasn't it, after that second touch? And defender near him in the end. But let's see if Saints can build on Brazil.
Are they?
Smallbone.
I did not know that. That's cool. Who doesn't love Brazilians?
Leeds away, 12:30 kickoff next week. Live on Saints Play right across the world, including the UK and Ireland next week. Stoke end their season against Bristol City at home. And they'll hope that it won't go to the final day, that relegation battle, and it won't be at the moment.
Argentinians.
Anyway, Aribo out to Edozie.
Love them both.
To Walker-Peters.
Attacking in numbers there, direct. It's slowed down a little bit now, but it was looking really positive at one point for Saints.
Aribo's got it now.
Just got to keep the ball again for a little bit. We might have to shift it from side to side a little bit. Wait for a little bit more of an opening.
Stevens to Walker-Peters.
That's ball, Dozy. That's good defending.
I saw that Walker-Peters strike a couple of weeks ago in midweek off Adams. It was eventually credited to Shay Adams about a week later. She'll have been delighted about.
I know like 10 Brazilian terms. I know of them, but
small bone.
I don't know anything about them. I won't be able to name you one player or anything.
We've had the one
Yeah,
strike
I know like
wide
a
of the
couple
post
clubs
of
from
Mara
Brazil.
so far in the second half. Here's Brie.
How has it been? Dow.
Smallbone switches it out now to Adozie if he can get there.
Nice Adozie beats his man. Adozie
finds Mara. Can't bring it under control. Anticipation built there, but now Stoke. Once again on the breakaway. It's becoming end-to-end now, Franny.
Yeah, and Saints are doing
Watch
well.
your head and
They're
tell.
putting their foot to the floor a little bit more now. Pedal to the floor. Great ball from Will Smallbone out to Sam Adozie. And then Sam gets that bit of good fortune when he takes his full back on. And I think he might have just got a little knock or a nudge in his hip or his back.
I don't know.
Sekumara,
The thing is, when I think of talent, I'm thinking, what's something that I can do that I don't think most people can? I don't think I have that.
But it's better, and it's lifted that St Mary's crowd, where you can probably hear in the background as well.
How's Mara doing?
Much more positive for Saints.
Stevens are going to go on a run. Aribo now.
We aren't playing well. He's playing average. I mean, that's not unexpected though. Like, if we're gonna obviously push in the second half more, but it's a matter of whether we can keep it up, and we're just giving the ball away. 4-0 reason.
After that injury last week. Ross Stewart though.
What's something? What is something you guys say is a hidden talent?
Good
and
news
what do you
for him,
deem that as?
Season on it.
Yeah, we've sort of heard those two bad injuries, and I thought it could have been even worse. I remember being at the game when Stuart Armstrong went down. I thought if it's a knee injury, it could be, as long as something like Gavin Bazunu is out for. So to hear that it's not as bad as we first feared is a good thing. But that news of Ross Stewart potentially being involved next week is a massive boost, not just for him but for also us, and could be just the perfect timing, couldn't it? What story that would be. Being out for as long as he has been, barely played, being injured.
Can you
for so
sing?
long,
Do a backflip? I can't sing. Can't do a backflip.
Even,
Bad start.
Could he score the goal that just makes the difference and takes us back up? Who knows?
Forward it comes now.
Hold on. Stoke behind Campbell. Are they going to cross it in back post? No.
One back from Smallbone.
Again.
Yeah, Stuart popping up with 120th minute.
I can whistle the old Samsung notification.
Out towards Adozie.
I guess. It's about all I've got for.
Now Adozie still.
Nice Adozie.
He's got support.
Mara leaves it. Oh, Christ, bro. I can't believe it. Brooks, that is dreadful. That is a dreadful attempt.
The second time.
Dreadful attempt.
Oh, Sam Adozie's certainly got the better of his fullback at the moment.
And now Stoke on the breakaway.
Oh,
Campbell,
this should be a goal.
Look at him in space.
It's got to be a goal.
Oh,
McCarthy. Good save.
The space Manufad there.
Good save.
That looked like a certain second goal, but what a brilliant save from McCarthy. Still the danger's not over.
He just took it to the dome.
And a goal kick, a double save from the Southampton goalkeeper.
I can't sing
but
though.
Denying what looked like a certain goal there.
I can whistle it though. If you search up
as well with a second
Android notification old or something, I can't remember what it's called. Ready? Let's see if I can actually do it first time.
You think goal? That's your first instinct. We're going to be 2 down.
I don't know if you guys can even hear that.
Dives to his right.
I don't know if the mic
gets the block. It's a crucial save, which could be a big outcome in the final result of this game.
That's awesome. Thanks.
A vital save.
Thanks. I appreciate it, mate.
I mean, man have had lots of space there, but McCarthy certainly got Saints
Hang on,
out
it's
of
got
trouble
notification.
there.
That's the talent for you, bud.
Just as Bednarek did with
That's
Peter
very
Benning a few
good.
minutes ago as well as Stoke were
I
coming
don't think
forward.
So,
That's the kind of things we need to be doing back there. There's moments
to be fair, I
in the game
whistle
where they're
quite a
gonna have
lot.
chances. They look like they're scoring.
Like
Okay,
I
you don't
whistle
want them to
songs
create those
because
kind
like,
of opportunities
you know, if you
ideally,
don't want
but
to sing it, I guess.
you deal with it and you get those kind of blocks in. You make those kind of saves. It makes the difference in matches. And you know, coming back to that chance there, we were so close to taking that, that lead.
You do realise the reason we're losing is because McCarthy lit for his legs, right?
The better of him now. He should keep looking to burn him every single time he gets the ball, especially in a one-on-one position. And it's just
he got sub for one, yeah, for one game. We should put it on Russell or starting young players. I wouldn't start young players either. We have playoffs. Why would we start players that aren't going to play in the playoffs? This isn't. We're not like 9th and we've got no chance of playoffs here. We're in playoffs. We're going to be fighting for promotion. Why would we play people that aren't going to be involved? That doesn't make sense.
So we've seen a few more chances in the second half for both teams. 2 really good opportunities. Brooks and Mara coming close for Saints.
We've been better this second half, although we've conceded a couple of chances, as you mentioned, Waldo. Certainly more positive, the way we play, a bit more direct, a bit sharper, creating chances as well. There's definitely been a team talk at half-time, along with the changes that have
who's this commentator? Benali. Oh, Stoker in.
There's another chance of Stoke, though.
Stoker in. Good block, I think.
Well blocked there.
Yeah, good block from Stevens.
Back from Stevens that time. He's putting his body on the line. Stoke corner.
I don't know who the other commentator is.
That's what it's about. That's the job. That's what we do as a team, as an individual. Jack Stevens doing so well there. Campbell receiving the ball. That's what you do as a defender. Get your blocks in, get your challenges in. And we've been doing that in the second half.
I'm sorry to go back to bed. You have no idea.
And now another corner for Stoke.
What the fuck is that?
Mara won't get there. Hoover will. Mara will get there the second time. Another Stoke corner.
Who's being booed?
This will be the last time, I think, or potentially the playoffs maybe. There might be away supporters in that end, at the northern end, with the plans to make that a full home end from next season. It's going to be brilliant to see Saints supporters all the way across that end. Safe standing zone area as well. I'm sure there's 1 or 2 people that have had to change their places that have been in this season, but
there's a corner though, well dealt with. Yeah, it's going to make a difference, isn't it, for sure?
Yeah.
Played out from Kundal. As well there, shifts the other play. Good play from Mara. So goal kick. Still looking for that equalizer though, Southampton.
Why is the Leicester score on show? Oh, it's the last game.
They were
last game, both teams
winning 8 games when Schumacher came in.
Safe standing looks ugly.
He did say how they won a lot of aerial
doesn't affect me, so it's fine.
3-0 win against Plymouth, his former club last week.
As long as other fans like it, it's good.
Now Fraser makes a run if he can find him. Mara won't find him. It will find Iversen in the Stoke City goal instead.
Well, a moment ago, Sekamara lost the possession of the football when he needed to be better. The second time it came to him, it was better. He kept possession, but his pass was just too much.
Is there a chance Norwich can get 5th?
Those are the little things that can make the difference in these tight games.
Mara found the bench soon. Mara's not going to start when the games matter. This game doesn't matter. Mara's going to. Adams is going to start in the playoffs, and if they make the
couple of minutes.
Hampton, yeah, cool.
It's around about that time, Wildo, isn't it? That, managers often look to make a change in a game of football on that hour mark.
I get a feeling if the 3-1 on my betting slip is a non-run. Believe, mate, Sekamara's in the pitch.
Well, so Adams and Downs. Perhaps we'll see a triple change. We'll see in a second. Aribo back to
Walker. 1-0 against an 18th place team. No one cares, bro. Honest.
To Aribo.
No one cares. We're just waiting for players at this point.
A dozy now to Walker Peters again.
We've literally lost to worse teams that aren't. Nice, Dozy.
Good run.
Unlucky.
Well defended.
Maybe get Adams and Iversen. Well, it depends if he's just going to fully rest him for this game.
As the free kick goes Southampton's way.
I don't know if
well, we're
he's
getting all
going to
that
do that
joy
or not.
down the left-hand side, but now it's
Super Secret hat trick
down the
yeah,
right-hand
100%.
side for us.
Now here's a Rebo.
Rebo going to go for goal. Come on, the belief.
Trying to do though, but
I'm
just
tired.
away
I
from
want to
small
go
bone.
I was so not wanting to get up. When I woke up, I was like, oh, please, just let me sleep.
Brooks.
There's momentum
You know, like
we're on top of the game.
your alarm woke you up. We were in a deep sleep because when I woke up, my heart was racing because it sort of panicked me. Because I'm not used to getting up that early.
Small bone to Stevens.
Got to keep the morale. Got to keep the morale up, team. I mean, I'm fine. I mean, at the end of the day, plus is what matters. So. I'd rather us play shit in these games than turn up for the plus. What time is it for you? 3:20 in the morning. I'm tired. Not gonna lie, I've just been thinking how great it would be to be in bed right now.
Yeah, you know, I've spoke already about how.
I'm glad this is there's only one more 2 AM game for our season. That's if we make the playoff final. So I'm happy with that because 2 AMs are the worst. 4 AMs are fine. I actually completely fine with 4 AMs. Those are good. Or obviously 7 AMs or whatever. Those are fine. It's when it's 2 AMs. It's just AIDS. You're a trooper. Thanks.
A key role and a key figure.
Dedication. I know.
Good to see him back into the fray.
Not worth it.
And Shea Adams as well will obviously bring that goal threat, we hope, to get us back into this match.
Switched out from Hoover. John Ho with a pass.
Yep.
Misplaced
Bro,
pass.
this John Ho guy picks up really good positions and then plays or just bad passes, really.
Under some pressure as well to find
for him is just waking. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like when it was 4 AM, maybe go to bed like a little bit earlier than I normally would. So maybe like a 9:39 go to bed. And then it's sort of like, you know, you're just sort of awake. Flynn Downs and Adams are coming on. You're just sort of like awake. It's like 6:30 by the time the game ends. You're like, I'll just stay awake. But 2 AM is just, it's too short. So like when you go to sleep to have enough time to like feel energized. And then it's like, it's difficult to get back to sleep.
It doesn't do him as a player any good, you know, because it almost like.
Do you only cover Sandy games last year and watch other streams if you do? I do other streams, like I'll do like Football Manager or like FIFA or something like that, but with watch alongs it just has to line up well, like for other teams. So if it's like a Champions League or something like that, they have to line up well. I'll probably do Champions League semi-final, one of them.
Stoke have got the ball, but it was
maybe. It all depends. Like the schedule's been really shit recently. Because Saints games have been on Wednesdays and stuff. That means like I have to change my schedule around. So it's been a mess, but I don't do many. That's the one thing. Like if I was in England, I genuinely would like Saturdays and Sundays would just be like watching football. It would just be like full day watch-alongs, which would be cool. Oh, Campbell, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. He's not giving it. I mean, I thought it looked like a penalty, to be honest. I'll be real with you. Fraser's not going to get there. I thought that was a penalty.
From 1 second to the other. Saints came forward there. Watch that one again in a second.
Yeah, and it was a big
John Who is by far best player. He looks good. It's just his final play today has been poor. Guess he's Sanders your team? Yeah, Sanders my team.
Put his arms out. He's asking
would you rather stay in Championship? No. No, I want to watch Premier League. I do not want to watch Championship for another year. I can't stand it.
But the referee's obviously placed better than what we are on the pitch, and he said no. There wasn't a huge appeal from some of the Stoke players, so thankfully for us, and hopefully it was the right decision.
Yeah, he was very close to it, wasn't he? Hoover with the pass.
I'd like to see a replay of that pin.
Debris.
Who's booing?
So elsewhere in the Championship, West Brom
is that Arsenal then?
Sheffield Wednesday, and Norwich Swansea is 2-2. Norwich moving up to 5th as things stand. That will be Saints' opponents in the playoffs. But
okay, so Norwich can finish 5th. Okay, that's interesting.
Smallbone out to a Dozen.
Is Berger on for Stoke yet?
I
don't think so.
Smallbone won't find Fraser away again. He's everywhere today.
I thought it was a penalty. Off live viewing, they haven't shown a replay yet, but I thought it was a penalty.
So often just don't seem to have dropped to one of our players too cleanly, have they? There's been one or two chances, one for David Brooks here, Sekumara in the second half, but no real obvious goal threat.
Fraser with the ball in, it's a deep ball.
A looping ball in, that did cause some problems.
Southampton
was close behind him. Southampton corner.
No, it's been good form past few months.
Like this is when you're defending for such a long period of time, as we've seen earlier in the season, when we have a lot of possession at times, winning corners.
I'm watching on Saints play, but it's only international. Are they not going to show the replay for the penalty?
Lapse in concentration from one of the opposition, and that's what we're looking to capitalise on.
Why? I want to see it.
So Stevens makes
I want to play them personally. It doesn't matter. You have to. We're going to have to beat
Walker Peters
teams to get promoted anyway, so I'm not concerned about who we play. We have to beat them regardless.
Downs wanted a throw. He was convinced.
Can I see the fucking penalty?
Yeah, he was under pressure there, wasn't he? Running with the ball. It's difficult to pick a pass out sometimes.
Finally.
When you're running with the ball, and we're just seeing the.
Can we get a better replay?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't got my glasses on, but it looked like he went down pretty easy. Yes, there is a foot across.
I can't see if Jack Stevens' foot, if he steps on Campbell's foot or not.
But it doesn't seem to be a huge demonstration. We're seeing. Campbell,
no, it wasn't given as a penalty, but I thought it was.
Sat on the floor receiving some treatment at the moment. But
I just couldn't see if Jack Stevens stepped on his foot or not.
And it would have been a huge
the replays aren't really helping with this, because if he stepped on his foot, then it's a penalty. But I can't see if he has or not.
I think it's where he makes a little bit of a meal of it. For me, Wilder, I don't know about you, but he just seems to exaggerate that movement when he goes to ground. And that might be enough for the referee to think, no, there's not enough in it for him.
Yeah, that momentum, the way he went down. The referee was pretty adamant in the end not to give the penalty. And now, as you say, Campbell's on the floor. But a bit of stoppage now, and again, you just wonder what this does for the rest of the game. Well, certainly the next few minutes when there's a stoppage like this. It's Stoke who are heading for a huge 3 points for them as things stand. Let's have another look at the goal that was scored in the first half. A really well-taken goal from Campbell.
Yeah, it was, but just seeing there for the first time, did it go through Alex's legs? It's one of those where it's quite close range, and you hope as a goalkeeper by spreading yourself and standing.
You're really asking that.
As much as you can, that you're going to get some sort
You're
of block
really
on it,
asking if it's gone through his legs. Brother, were
one
you
of the
watching the goal? Did you watch the goal
gone,
once?
Would have ended up in the net.
It obviously went through his legs. How else did it go in?
Thing for Stoke City.
Jesus Christ.
Not for us, the Saints, though.
So a change for Stoke City then, their first one, and it's an enforced one. Campbell's afternoon is over, and Niall Ennis is coming on to replace him. Recently with Southampton, we've seen 3 goals at least in a Saints game in 10 out of Southampton's last 12 games. We've seen the 1 so far for the away team.
You tell him, Timmy. I mean, I don't know how you can miss that important information. No.
Doesn't get the free kick. Aribo finds the.
Is there VAR on the pass? No, I wouldn't
just close to him there.
I don't know why there would be.
And Aribo again for Southampton.
Sheffield Wednesday are up 3-0 against West Brom.
Without finding the breakthrough yet, but we've just got to keep believing, keep pushing, keep playing, keeping calm. Just waiting for that one chance, and as you say, Wilder, there's been a lot of goals that have been scored in these latter minutes.
I'm starting to get cold.
We've just got to keep that belief that we can do it again.
Then you roll cooking,
makes that difference, makes that run, makes that killer pass, or that bit of quality to put the ball in the back of the net. And the supporters are getting behind the team as well now to try and bring us back on level terms with Stoke City and get one goal, and then who knows where we may go from there.
West Bromwich Albion are now 3-0 down at Sheffield Wednesday. Another team who are not quite safely in the playoffs yet, but if they do go into the playoffs, going into that one.
Yeah, so it looks like we'll probably play Norwich then
as well. But a 3-0 defeat, and Sheffield Wednesday were looking to get themselves out of trouble themselves. It's going to be
well, that's funny actually, because I was certain they would be playing West Brom.
Now
he might not be.
Lots of options here. Look
Aribo.
At them. Up towards
Adozie.
Brings it down.
That's brilliantly done. Small bone unlucky.
Took a while, but Wilmot was there, getting himself in the way of Smallbone and clears.
You need Armstrong.
Again,
I don't think Armstrong's going to play. I think he's just going to risk him.
More bodies getting into the 18-yard box. We're more of a threat. There's more options for the player on the ball. Just wouldn't fall for us.
Here's Walker-Peters now. Adozie back to Walker-Peters again.
Adozie's
might have a go here, but won't happen for him that time. Ender Stevens.
He may have twisted his ankle or something.
Here.
Yeah, I think he just took a...
Hull may even get 6. Really should.
As he drove infield with the ball, maybe on his Achilles, possibly. I'm not sure.
I think he's twisted his ankle.
They can be painful ones.
That's my first thought.
He's mixing things up. He's driving to the byline, getting in behind his fullback, his defender. That occasion he drove infield. Maybe it's the slip. Maybe it's not a challenge. Does well, drops his shoulder.
Why would you think it was a challenge? He didn't get challenged.
There, as you can see.
Are you watching the game? He didn't get challenged.
So Warriors are funny when you see somebody landing like that.
Passed the ball.
You know, the non-contact.
Oh, bro. I don't think he's watching the game.
The surface is greasy now, isn't it? Here, there's been quite heavy drizzle pretty much throughout the second half, and obviously he just lost his foot in there when he tried checking and changing direction. Like you say, hopefully it's just a quick little twinge and nothing too permanent or too serious.
Sulemana, give him some minutes, man.
I mean, we've got one substitution left, haven't we? So, you know, you don't want to be making it ideally a forced one. It's ideally one that you want to make as a
finally bring Adozie off.
Stoke, meanwhile, are going to make a second substitution.
Bradley, do you just hate everyone? You just hate every single player. I don't know why you're hating on Dozie. He's barely fucking done it. Like, he's barely featured like all season.
Towards the touchline.
And he's not even been that bad today.
To get this equalizer and end their regular championship season at home on a high.
And that's the thing, Wilder, I think, isn't it? You know, we clearly
I want a burger there. Bro,
the standard
I'm that tired, I can't even think about food, but honestly, if someone was like, here's like a gourmet burger, I'd rather sleep, you know?
Dramatic
From the
and
fridge
exciting and emotional football to be played in between there at Leeds United next Saturday. There could be something big on that for either team, where we want to finish, maybe where Leeds are going to end up, and how that may figure in the playoffs or automatic places. But you know, we want some confidence and belief,
is he coming back on?
It
looks like he's going to try.
Also in the supporters as well, to sort of get behind to one another and just be as one, if you like.
Yeah,
can we just get Sulemana on? Fucking hell, give him some minutes, bro.
2 or 3 times this season in the league. In fact, they scored 54 home goals in the championship, which is most in the league at home since the 63-64 season, when they scored 69 home goals. Here's Stevens, but goals is not what Southampton have had so far today.
Cool, Leo. No one
Finding
cares.
it difficult to break through that defence of Wilmot and McNally at the back for Stoke this afternoon. Still time to get something from this game. McCarthy to Downs.
I've always been trash. Oh, so you're just going to talk shit now?
You're right, Wilder. You know, there's approaching, or just gone over 16 minutes of normal time plus any added time, and given that fairly
Chickenburger slapped me there.
To Campbell, and then Sam.
I don't have them often, but chicken and bacon burgers
to add on, if not more, if there's any more stoppages. So plenty of time, you've got to say, for Southampton, the way they've played the second half, where they've been so much better to get the goal, to bring some life back into the crowd and into the team.
I mean, tell me one chance we've created.
You've got to say we'll have at least one good chance between now and the end of the match, you hope.
So a paedophile would walk into Southampton, that's a great shout.
To Walker-Peters.
Walker Peters, he going to have a goal? He's still going. Walker Peters, what a run, he skies it. Jesus
But he won't find the
Christ.
target. Dozy crying out for it on the right
Well,
hand side.
you do know why Mara played, right? Because we have no one else.
But we've seen him score from there this season.
I do homemade chicken burgers, are so good. I don't typically do homemade chicken. I just do
what a
normal
great run it was, wasn't it? It
homemade.
opened up for him, and you can't blame him for taking the shot on. But as you rightly said, just to his right, there he is, Samadozi's flung his arms out. Give me the ball. It's just a touch and a finish if he lays it off.
He was desperate for it, wasn't he? As Smallbone has it now to Adams.
Nice to Dozy.
He's got it this time.
No penalty. I don't know. I don't think it was.
Referee not interested there either.
I don't personally think it was a penalty, but
immediately waved it away. And Dozy's still on the floor. And Stoke City are attacking.
Manoff has it. He had a good chance earlier. McCarthy denies him a second time as well.
Comfortable save, good save, one that you would expect him to make. Nice height for Alex to save that one. Did his job again. But once again, Samadozi getting past his defender. He's got to keep doing it, although he is still hobbling a little bit at the moment.
Yeah, still in
Have
some
him
pain. I
off,
think
bro.
we
There's
might
no
be
point
seeing him
risking
coming off in a second.
injury,
Adam
man.
Armstrong is being ready to come on.
Adam Armstrong's coming on.
We'll be seeing Adam Armstrong for Dozy, I think, in a second. See if he can make an impact with 14 minutes to go. We're seeing now towards the end of the game more of a team that would be starting games this season.
Yep, most definitely, Waldo. Very much more the look of a team that started this year.
Now another, he can have a few chances, this fella, and he might try and find it in the bottom corner there,
Wasn't a
Milian
bad shot.
Manoff. But he won't. He's had a few bites of the cherry today. I think that's 4 shots he's had so far.
Well, you just thought that might have just crept inside the post, mightn't you? It was a wonderful run and dribble from Manoff, skipping past the challenges, and his shot was just pulled past the post. A lot of Saints players around him.
Bednarek to Dozy now, to Smallbone. Smallbone wins the corner for Saints.
Is it too early for Alex to come up?
Well, we were together for the Preston game, weren't we, for the Bazunu drama?
I know. Just had a little flashback to Preston North End then when Gav came up and we thought he'd scored, but it was given as an OG, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
As we're seeing Adam Armstrong about to come on, as you said, but hopefully we can score from this corner.
Adam Armstrong being readied, corner in towards Bednarek.
Yanni B to Adams. A handball, baby. I don't know.
Another shake at the head of the referee.
I don't know. Looked like a decent
in the
shout.
6-yard box again there for Stoke City.
Unless you had him in the head, maybe.
Well, it seemed to fall quite nicely for Shea Adams at the far post, didn't it? The ball delivered to the middle of the goal.
It's not a handball.
Bednarek gets
Not
the
at all.
touch. It's quite a high ball. It's a difficult one to control and strike, but he does pretty well. Good shape and technique. It's a good block.
Cundall's got some cramp, and then he did think a Dozy wasn't going to last the 90. It is a Dozy off for Adam Armstrong. Still struggling a bit with his run off towards the touchline. Let's see what Adam Armstrong could do. And Adam Armstrong, in fact, has been involved in 42 goals in 42 matches in the Championship altogether. 30 goals and 12 assists. That includes his spell at Blackburn Rovers. Been involved in a goal on average once a game so far in the last 42 matches. Walker Peters to take the throw, but he's only got 12 minutes to do so here.
I don't know how does that work?
Adams.
That stat's just wrong. That stat's just wrong. I mean, Adam Armstrong's played 42 games this season. What's he talking about? Including his goals at Blackburn.
Armstrong's first touch, Smallbone.
I don't think that makes sense, mate, to be honest.
Wins the corner kick.
How has he got 42 goals and assists in 42 games, including previous games for another team when he's played 42 for us?
Bree with the ball now. Bree chips it in. Headed away from Wilmot.
Nice Downs.
Ennis was there in support, but Downs stops.
That's where he does so well, Waldo, isn't it? Often those occasions, it just, you know, he's been well applauded for it, and rightly so. But just as we're seeing this one again from Samadozi getting into the box, is there contact? Again, you'd have to say a little bit like the Tyrese Campbell one with Jack Stevens, probably not enough. Yes, we want a penalty, but the referee did wave it away. He was close, saw nothing in it. Oh,
now is Bednarek.
It's just a moment I worried then, sorry.
What's up, Burnham?
Yeah, that's that split second. Bednarek back towards McCarthy. As we've seen a helicopter landing here in the background there, somewhere just outside the ground.
Well, it is very, very close, and it's very, very low and very noisy, and a lot of supporters have made out. It does look like it's landing in the school field next to the stadium at the moment.
Thought he was coming in here for a second, but down he comes.
The promotion's guaranteed gone if it wasn't already. It's already gone. You mean automatics? You know, that's been gone. It's been gone for 2 games.
Back towards Bednarek. So 9 minutes to go.
You've got to say, Waldo, with those 9 minutes, you're right. You know, there's been a few occasions where Stoke City have broken away. They're going to get that as a team. You know, you're not going to dominate completely 100% in any game of football.
Yeah, we've got no chance. We'd have to win like this game 8-0 and then bid leads 5-0.
Or finding that clear-cut chance to get back level, but they're still chipping away at it, and hopefully we can find that way through. And
even then, that's to beat Leeds. I mean, Ipswich has 3 games left, and they're already 5 points ahead of us
so far today. Stevens to Walker Peters.
We didn't after we lost to Cardiff.
Out to Fraser now. Stevens back to Downs now.
Nice Downs.
Still Downs to
Good
Fraser.
Run. Fraser.
There with his first sight on goal. A couple of minutes after coming on. Came to him pretty quickly, just couldn't bring it down.
Yeah, it was great play, wasn't it? Lots of little touches. Ball from Downs to Fraser. First time delivery. And it sort of comes at him so quick. Doesn't really, and at height as well, which is quite difficult. Unable to really control it, get a good connection on it. But it's got to go down as a half chance.
Southampton are running out of time here. 3
I mean, mathematically doesn't matter.
Triple change. Manoff, who's got himself in and around the penalty area a number of times, is coming off.
So many games that if we'd won could have stayed in the top 2 that we lost, like Ipswich away, Borough home, yeah, I mean, we don't have ourselves to blame really.
Midfielder and Vidigal is also coming on for Stoke, so a triple change. Bae Jun-ho is making way, the South Korean winger.
But they've been largely on the back foot this second half, haven't they, Stoke City? Defending that 1-goal lead that they've had so far, and they've done it well to this point. They've managed to keep Saints out somehow.
What do you mean somehow? We've done nothing.
Fresh legs on the pitch.
We've barely created
Saints have
anything.
just got to stay focused in these remaining minutes. I reckon there's going to be 5 or 6 with the substitutions and the injuries that there's been, a couple of injuries and treatment. Still enough time to salvage something today.
Yeah, still time for Southampton. Lewis Baker also coming on.
I don't speak Portuguese. I don't know what you guys are saying.
29 years of age, Baker. He was only arrived a couple of years ago from Chelsea. He had 8 loan spells before his move. But Walker Peters to take the throw.
Game. Yeah, it's a boring game. I'd rather go to sleep. I'd rather be bed. I can't wait to go to sleep. I'll tell you right now. I've been thinking about it for the last 80 minutes.
The Brooks chance, those are probably
Ipswich over Leeds.
3 that I can really springs to mind.
I'd rather Ipswich over Leeds. I think Ipswich are more beatable than Leeds.
There's been chances for sure, but not ones that you know, almost like that scenario where, and was it Manoff, Alex McCarthy's save. You know,
I'm not going to ban people because they're speaking a different language.
And then it wasn't. It was a fantastic save, and we haven't had
just
one
that I'm not going to Google
in this game. There's been sort of half chances, close calls.
Oh, you mean top 2 promotion? I mean, Leeds. Ipswich have to get promoted.
One
I mean,
that we can put in the back of the net.
they're 1 point behind Leeds, and they've got 2 games in hand. I mean, they have to. They can't bottle that.
Like it was going to be cleared, even though it was just about on the line.
Yeah, recovering defender did well. Was it McNally?
Yeah.
Got back, clearing it off the line. Come on, boys.
Here's Fraser. Walker-Peters now to Aribo. Almost on giving him a piggyback there. Still Aribo. Stevens. Still Fraser now. Let's force back here from Stoke. Small bone.
Good ball.
Out to Walker-Peters now.
Walker-Peters. Cuts in well.
Peters look for the pass, nowhere to go. Found Aribo in the end. Corner Southampton.
You're just trying to pull one of the Stoke City defenders out of position or find a bit of time and space.
Yeah, no, I'd surely go.
There on the left.
Surely they go.
They're digging in deep. They're keeping a tight back line of Stoke City.
Do you think we'll go to the final plus, given I come for them? I mean, I don't see why not.
Let's hope we can get across one of their defenders.
30,584 the attendance. Breeze corner. Smallbone gets ahead to it. But crowded around him were about 3 or 4 yellow shirts, and it is a goal kick to the Potters.
There were those yellow shirts, but Daniel Iversen came for the ball and he didn't really get there.
At the end of the day, when it comes to sort of playoffs, form goes out the window, really.
Can we get a bit tighter?
All you have to do is turn up for 3 games.
I know where he's really
promoted.
going, but he does so well to pull it back across goal. So often we see those creep inside the post.
Oh, 100% Billy.
Wasn't far off either, was it? Looking at the replay, it looked even
I
closer
prefer
than
Ipswich to
it
go up
did
as well,
originally.
because
Yeah,
underdog story is always better than anything else.
Stoke have had their chances to make it 2. Campbell, with the only goal so far, came in the first half. And here's Stevens. Bednarek out to Bree. Aribo.
That's Aribo. That's a foul.
Won't get it past the midfielder. Ennis flicks it on now. Here's Shamadou.
He's done well to get his team up the pitch. Now he's got the support.
Might find the cross. He does
That's a
find
good
the
ball.
cross.
McCarthy doesn't get Meg this time.
Niall Ennis was sliding in there for Stoke. Here's Adam Armstrong now for Saints. Comes off Berger.
Was it a block or was it a save?
Bro, is this guy watching the game?
The angle that we had, we're just seeing it now. It's good play. He's attacked Carl Walker-Peters.
Oh, I'm lost. Is he actually watching the game? Bro, what do you mean? Is that a block?
Yep, it's McCarthy. Another good save.
Christ. That's unreal.
Just getting enough on it in the end, McCarthy. He's made a fair few saves. Couple off his feet. There's another one. Adams back to Aribo. Walker-Peters now to Fraser. Can Fraser deliver? Stoke just getting those men behind the ball. That's a bit of a sloppy pass there, and then Stoke just cannot find a way through today, Southampton. Here's Aribo. And there they are again, Stoke City, with Wilmot who clears.
If it stays as it is, Wildo, it'd be a huge result for Stoke City. Take the pressure off them. I'm not seeing any other scores down that end of the table this afternoon, but it would certainly open the gap up.
Yep, 3 points for them would guarantee survival in the Championship. As things stand as well at the moment, they would be 6 points clear. So as things stand, even a point for Stoke would be enough today to stay up. They are on the brink of survival. Saints would need 2 stoppage time goals to move it on to the final day for Stoke, but at the moment that's looking very unlikely. Walker-Peters to say the least. How many minutes of stoppage time we're going to have in a second, we'll find out. Here's Bednarek.
I'm going to go 5 or 6, I reckon we need. Enough to get 1, even 2, or I'd love to see it. Imagine how that would change. 6.
We're not scoring.
6 minutes. Here we go then. 6 minutes. Walker-Peters now in possession. Oh, and then that's too short for Fraser. Stevens to Aribo now for Saints.
I mean, there's no emotion to have about this game because it doesn't matter.
It's been all one way second half, hasn't it? Apart from the breakaways and the chances they've created.
It's a nice ball,
Fraser's pass won't find Adams.
He's got to play at 45.
Gets the thumbs up
for no one's ever going to win that across the goal.
And there's Stoke again, defending in numbers. Another goal kick for Stoke. And
yeah, it's how it is, Billy. Every game's the same.
They've done their job.
Commentator's
hung on to this lead thus far.
Yeah.
But for a moment you thought,
I don't want to watch this shit.
Space, Ryan Fraser.
I don't even want to watch the leagues game. I just want to get to the playoffs.
It's just going to pick out one of our players who's in time and space. Most notably Shea Adams on that occasion. But he couldn't find his teammate. And Stoke City see the danger away once again.
Well, Stoke kept a clean sheet last week against Plymouth. They're heading for a clean sheet as well at the moment. They haven't scored many this campaign, just the 44 goals. The 4th worst attack in the league, but at the moment they only need that 1 goal to win the game as things stand. Bednarek.
Our minds are on paths. Yeah.
Russell Martin and his team.
It really feels that way.
McCarthy is going to find Fraser. Won't find Fraser, will find Hoover. Goes the way of the Potters. And they will take their time as well. (1-0 to Saints back in October, 1-0 to Stoke here in April. Stoke doing to Saints what Saints did to Stoke as well with that first half goal. Lewis Baker to take the corner.
I agree, GT. You're lucky even win paths. You haven't watched us play any of the season, but you're going to talk. Shut up, bro.
Will they get one last chance? Saints, one big chance. Have not had.
It's literally 3 games. 3 games playoffs is. Any team could fucking win it. In form, out of form, chances, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th.
Ones where you just expect a goal. Not many at all. Here's Fraser. Stevens to Adam Armstrong now. Walker-Peters.
You know what's funny? Like, a lot of people always say, like, oh,
just looking to get that.
We always play it too short and slow and all this. We've played very direct today, and it's not working.
We weren't able to get it there. And the seconds are ticking by.
We've played so many balls over top, and it's just not.
Added time, so there's not long left now.
It's the stoppage time going as well. It's going a bit too quickly at the moment for Annie, it feels. Stoke at the moment, though, for them it will feel like it's an eternity. Stevens to Fraser. Oh, we'll find Aribo there. It's too short. Hoover's clearance. They're just going to get it up the field. A couple of minutes left to stoppage time. There was a late winner from Downs 2 weeks ago here. Saints going in search of a late equalizer. Here is Downs. Bree wants it, Bree has it, Bree's cross, that might be it.
Jesus Christ. That sums up the day.
Stoke City will be staying up. Southampton will definitely be finishing fourth, but we pretty much knew that before today. And now we know mathematically. Rebo. That one goes out the stadium. Fraser's throw.
Oh, bad Brad. Shut up, bro. Jesus Christ. You're actually 12, aren't you? Fucking hell, bro.
Walker Peters, last few seconds now to force an equalizer. Bree now. Needs to go in the box. Back
my man's for his name was McCarthy. Is that because the rest of the team was shit?
Walker Peters.
I mean, you do realise the goal we conceded was poor keeping, right?
Stoke look like they've done their job now. I think time is pretty much up. Time is up. It's a defeat for Southampton for the final home game of the regular championship season. It's 3 defeats.
Yeah, keep going, bro. Keep going. It's not like we've got playoffs or anything. Yeah, nah, don't have playoffs. We're not getting promoted. It's already confirmed. We're finished. Playoffs, might as well just forfeit the playoffs. We've got no chance. He was average, but no one was good. Yeah, nah. You could say McCarthy was man of the match, sure, if you say everyone else was shit, yeah. Because he wasn't good. No one was good today. Even the subs, no one was good. Obviously, you need help. Oh, bad Brad. Grow the fuck up, bro. Jesus Christ, you're actually 12. What have it? Rattled. Bad Brad. No one's rattled by you. You're the one coming in here talking massive shit for no reason. Like, no one cares about Stoke. Like, I didn't say a word about Stoke. I don't care about Stoke. Okay, you're 12. Yeah, you're 12. 100% 12. Maybe 11. Maybe 11. Maybe 13. But you're a child for sure. You know, fans have become entitled as fuck for sure. Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's fairly obvious the last few seasons. I don't obviously them from Mara is not a starter. Well, I could have told you that before the game, to be honest. There's a reason he started 4 games this season. Saying 11, is that because 13 is too old for you? Oh, you're actually fucking retarded. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Yeah, nah, 100% bad Brad, yeah. Jesus Christ. You're a fucking weirdo, to be honest. Most of the top 6 teams are in shitty form. Well, Norwich are playing well, aren't they? Norwich are in good form, aren't they? But yeah, West Brom are not in the best form either. I thought we were guaranteed to play West Brom, but they've sort of fallen off, to be honest. Oh no, Norwich are drawing today, I guess. Never had such super high hopes for this one, I'll be honest, but still disappointing. Oh, I didn't have high hopes at all today. I mean, once I saw the lineup, I was like, oh, yep, I get the story. I get the story. We just wasted too much. I mean, yeah, it was just a shit game, to be honest. Hull could sneak it. They fucking could. They actually really could. No problem was Ahmad. I think you would have stayed up anyway. I don't think you would have got... I think, yeah, you basically would have stayed up anyway. Bar some crazy shit happening. I don't even know if I could be bothered making a match reaction, bro. Honest. I feel like there was nothing in that. Yeah, this is sort of a waste of time. I might just go straight to bed. Don't think I'll bother. I appreciate that was a bad. won't bother. Yeah, I don't think I will. I don't know. I think I'll just like, instead of spending 40 minutes on the reaction, I'll just go to sleep, to be honest. Maybe after the Leeds game. Oh no, I'll do reaction. It's just that more that nothing really happened this game. I can't want to go to sleep, to be honest. I'm kind of tired. I mean, to be fair, I would say the team that has completely nullified us is Hull. I mean, that game that we played against them at home was probably the best performance I've seen from an away team this season. They were near perfect. Honestly, near perfect. Yeah, they did an absolute job on us. Oh, Sheffield United got relegated, have they? Harris was 5-1. Fair enough. Burnley have still got a good chance. Do you know what's so funny? Our 24 points of last season looks pretty bloody good, lads. Would be fully in the race. Burnley are in the race. They're only 1 point. Oh, 2 points out. Nottingham Forest have a game in hand, though. Yeah, Burnley drew to United, yeah. Yeah, they're on 16 points. Yeah, they're going to be... I mean, 24 is one of the lowest as well for the Premier League era. So for the last, 30 years. Ours was in the top 10 worst. So Sheffield United, they're cooking us this season. Wouldn't be surprised if they finished on, 16. Vic, no, I'm not going to do a reaction because there's no point, but you can get the clip of the goal pretty easily just off the stream now. I don't know, there's something happened with the Liverpool game. I don't really know the context though. Apparently there's a live ball and they stopped the play or something. That would have been a certain goal. That up. Oh, it's because I'm recording, isn't it? Fairs, doesn't matter. Delete the recording anyway. Missed Liverpool game? Well, I missed all the games, so. Nah, we still would have gone down, Michael. We were that bad. That would be impressive, Rogon, to be fair. Even points deductions, we finished bottom, yeah. Nah, we were awful last year.
We have a plan put in place, and then when they score, they control the game. They get that upper hand, Listen, I thought there was some positives in there, second half especially, but that first half we were ripped apart. We don't know whether we've just played the league winners, They're a good side. They look a real good side, and we're still short of one or two, I think, to add to the squad, The young boys
don't know what the point of that fucking clip was, but okay. Who's this? The former QPR manager, I think, talking about us. When we played them at the start of the season. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what that tweet's about, though. It has no context. Ainsworth? Yeah, the guy who made fucking people do the haka at fucking, he made them do the haka at QPR. It was so weird, bro. Russell Martin interview after the game. I'm so proud. They were so brave. Yeah, he hasn't said that in a while, though. But, yeah. I mean, it looks like that Liverpool decision was a disgrace from what I'm seeing here. Well, I'm not surprised. Wait, Sheffield United conceded 100. They've conceded 97 goals. Holy shit. That's insane. Even we only conceded 73. Oh, we actually got 25 points, guys. We didn't get 24, we got 25. Oh, come on. Don't discredit us. We played well. We played bloody great. I don't know what. I was certain it was 24. Yeah, 97 goals conceded, and they've still got 3 games left to play. And they're playing Nottingham Forest, Everton, and Tottenham. That's unreal. We conceded 73. We weren't even the worst defence in the league, apparently. Leicester were worse than us. Alright, I'm going to hop off. I'm going to go back to sleep. I am tired. Well, I mean, we're in terrible form as well, Michael, but yeah. Alright. When are even the playoffs? The week after Leeds, or is it midweek that it starts? So it's on that weekend. Which one are we gonna be? Do we know? Like, are we semi-final one? I'm guessing we're semi-final 2, right? Because we're finishing 4th. Yeah, that's true, Michael. Do we know what semi-final the playoffs are going to be in? 1 or 2? I'm just looking at like what times they're going to play. Yeah, this is going to tell me here. Can you fuck off? Jesus Christ. Championship. So that got changed though, didn't it? These don't look right. I'm guessing with this one. Armstrong's... Oh, you mean Stuart Armstrong? Yeah, he is. Stuart's apparently going to be on the bench against Leeds. Okay, so... I think we're playing on the Monday. I think. Seems kind of weird though why the first game's on the Saturday and then the second game's on the Monday. Seems kind of weird. Yeah, so if third v 6 plays first, then we play on the Tuesday for me, and then on the Saturday? Why the fuck is this schedule? So apparently we're playing on Tuesday and Saturday at 7 a.m. That's good time for me though. So I don't have to fucking wake up at 2 a.m. Alright, I'm going to go. Have a good rest of your day, night, and all that good jazz. And I'll see you boys, I guess Monday I'll probably stream, I guess. Yeah. I'll see you boys on Monday. Probably do maybe the Football Life maybe. FM maybe. I don't know. One of them. I might do FM. I haven't made the thumbnail yet for the Football Life, so that may be why I don't do it. But yeah, I'll see you boys then. Have a good rest of your night.